any drug delivery system which is really to be useful has to be patient-centric. Has to be important from the patient's point of view. And we need to identify the need for a newer or an innovation in drug delivery from that aspect, from that angle, rather than from the angle of is this a good business sense, or does it make good business sense for us? And I would love to see a doctor here on the panel. I'm sure the doctor, medical doctor, practicing doctor, will be able to give you much more ideas about this. Having said this, let's talk a little bit of, let's see the pharma industry in India. How has it evolved over the many years? Pharma industry in India has really been a branded generics market, done exceedingly well, no doubt about it. Had the liberty to launch generic versions of all patented products till 2005. Still have the flexibility to do that, but only if they are before a particular period. They took advantage of that, they grew, they've become strong, they're a force to reckon with. No doubt about it. The Indian pharma industry has come a long, long way. But going forward, they also realized that that window has been shut down for them. Having said that, they need to look at something else to drive the growth. One of the things which they have looked at is a fixed dose combination. According to me, this is again a new drug delivery system in a different way. It could be business commercially oriented, commercially driven, but I think it benefits the patient at the end of the day. If we really have a problem today in the country in terms of reaching our medicine and reaching healthcare to the entire 1.2 billion population, I think one of the reasons is we are not able to reach it there and make it available to the people where they need it and when they need it. To give you an example, the national immunization program in this country does not contain any newer vaccines. It contains the very basic vaccines. But still, the compliance rate is only about 65%. Which is very surprising that even the 25 million birth cohort that we have in this country, all of them do not receive the basic vaccines. It's not because the vaccines are not available. It's not because the government does not fund it. It's not because the doctors are not there or there's nobody to inject it. The problem is you're going to transport it to that place. India being a tropical country, and if you need to maintain the vaccine at 2 to 8 degrees, it's difficult. It's not impossible. If you can do it in Canada in much worse temperatures, I'm sure we can do it here. But we are having a problem, and that's why we're not able to reach it to the innermost parts of India, and we have a compliance rate which is only 65%. So 35% of the babies who are born do not even get the basic vaccines. Now, here is a big window. Is there something that can be done to get the vaccines to the babies in any other form which will be temperature resistant? I'm not a scientist. I'm completely a commercial person. I'm not looking at this from a commercial angle. I'm looking at it from the patient's point of view. And I think here is what a new drug delivery system should be really targeting. Compliance rate in this country is horrible. Compliance to medicines. One of the reasons why we have TB still not under control is because of the compliance rate.